You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
Hold on.
And I'm just protecting myself.
If somebody is treating the victim, they need to be over there.
Under a memorial tent.
Don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there for me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained. Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your head. Let me check your hood here, buddy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Small two, I'm on scene.
So your first name is Karmelo?
Yes, sir. Karmelo.
Let's see, hold on one second.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know yet, man. Karmelo, C-A-R-A.
K-A-R.
K-A-R.
M-E-L-O.
M-E-L-O. Karmelo, what's your last name?
Anthony.
A-N-T-H.
O-N-Y.
O-N-Y. What grade are you in?
I'm in 12th grade.
10th grade? You go to Emerson?
No, sir.
Where do you go? Centennial. Okay.
I'm in 12th grade.
12th grade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, Centennial. All right, sit tight for me.
What up, my people? Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Karmelo Anthony. This trial has captivated America's attention. It's, for good or bad, it had our attention, and it still has our attention. Because we can point to today, the video footage was released, and that's all I see up and down my timeline is people talking about and reacting to this footage. And people, there's a lot of people in the comments of videos and making videos about how, this video proves that Karmelo Anthony is a murderer, and this video proves it, right? People saying that. How does a video that you can't hear anything that's going on, you can't see anything, you can't see the fight. In this video, you can't see the fight. You see blobs. You see blobs, right? You can't see what arms and legs are doing. You don't hear no audio or what's being said. This video proves absolutely nothing other than it shows from a faraway distance that there was a whole group of kids under this tent and there was an altercation, and you can see Karmelo Anthony fall back after the situation happened, fall back and run away. That's the only clear thing you can really take from this, is that Karmelo Anthony fell back in the bleachers and then ran away and walked away, and you could see him walking away, right? But as far as there's too many people in that area to make out what's happening. So people that are coming to conclusions of this proves everything, and this is, I told y'all, y'all so silent now, and all this don't prove shit, nothing. This video don't prove nothing unless we get another video with that you can actually see what's happening and or hear what's happening. Miss me with all of this video proves everything, because it don't. It proves nothing. Nothing. Anybody who watched this video and said, oh, yep, I was right. Yep, Karmelo Anthony should have been found not guilty. Guilty. Yep, this proves it. You belong on the slow bus. Keep riding the slow bus, my guy. But I want to talk about, like, in that video, we see, in that arrest video, we see Karmelo Anthony, and Karmelo Anthony, in my opinion, he was not a bad kid. He had no prior history of violence, no prior history of breaking the law, nothing, literally nothing. 18-year-old kid, 12th grade, about to graduate. And this is the thing in a school setting. This is the problem I have with this. Because if Karmelo Anthony was white, nobody would be speaking for or against him at all. It wouldn't be a thing. Matter of fact, probably more people would be speaking for him and saying, "Oh, that was self-defense." Especially, and now if Austin Metcalf, the victim, if he had been unalived and he was black, and the person that unalived him was white, this case will be looked at totally different. And it's because of the racist views of America, the long history of racism. Why when we do something, we're villainized, we're thugs, we're this, we're that, right? But when a white man or a white woman, mostly white men, when they enact acts of violence against other people and unalive other people, it's looked at like, oh, well, the other person and the victim is black. It's like, oh, well, he deserved it. he deserved it. He's black. he's black. He was a thug. That Asian gas station owner, he had to run that kid down. He had to shoot him in the back because that kid was black. Right? These are the worldviews and how things are looked at differently when it's us that's getting victimized or it's us that are being the perpetrator, right? It's two different things. Call a ball, a strike a strike. Knock it off with the just call shit fair. Call shit what it is. Whether a black person does it or a white person does it. And this has been going on in America throughout America's history because of its racist beginnings and history that still exist in America, that people still have views of that still believe and think racist things about black people, right? And still hate black people just for being black, right? And I experienced this myself. Why was George Zimmerman, right, found not guilty? George Zimmerman found not guilty. Not guilty. How many years ago was that? 20 years ago? 30? 15 years ago? Something like that? Why? It baffles me how us as black people can be minding our own damn business, right? And then we get approached by someone, a white person, and put in a situation where we got to defend ourselves or get unalived. Like, these races be so pressed to question, to try to put their boot on our neck so bad. They be so thirsty to do that shit that they put us in situations where it's either my life or your life. And I'm telling you, at me as a person, if it's my life or your life, I'm going to still be here. God willing. George Zimmerman found not guilty. Shot a minor, a kid. That was what? Same thing as Austin Metcalf. Trayvon Martin was unarmed. Walking from the store, got his chips and candy, walking back home. He couldn't do that though. You know why he couldn't do that? Because there's racists like George Zimmerman that wouldn't let him do that. And mind you, he sold that firearm for a pretty penny. Because there are racist people in America that want souvenirs like that want when there's not a black version of that. Or you know that, right? There's not a black version of that. There's no, this black person unalived this white person and he sold the firearm he used to unalive this white person, and it sold for like 10,000, 50,000, whatever it sold for. There's not a black version of that because we're not inherently racist. Our history is not that. We're actually more accepting people. All right, that's the truth. So if Karmelo Anthony, and also this speaks, I believe this case speaks to America, and specifically white America, because white America looks at this case and sees what they've been doing to us for 400 years, 500 years. They look at this case and see, wait, this is what we've been doing to them, and no, we can't let that happen. No, yeah. Like, they look at this as, it's like the person that does wrongs to everybody around them, but when they get when they get done wrong, right? It's like, oh my gosh, oh what, I couldn't believe this person did this to me. Oh, I couldn't believe they did this to me, right? But how can't you? This is what you've been doing to other people your whole life. Like, I can't stand people like that who love to victimize and wrong other people, but let one person wrong them, and it's like it destroys their worldview. It's like it blows up in their face. But that's what you've been doing to other people. But now when it's done to you, you want to cry, right? That's what this case does. That's what this case does to America. We've been getting done wrong. We've been getting unalived. When we didn't have a bat, we didn't have a knife, we didn't have a firearm, we didn't have anything on us. Nothing. And we've been getting unalived for years. And we have not, I repeat, we have not been getting justice for that. Remember Rodney King? Those cops were found not guilty. I believe. Were they found not? I believe they were found not guilty. I could be wrong though, but a lot of these cases of black men being unalived, and they had no weapons on them. And the majority of America looks at them and says, the same people that are so frustrated and flabbergasted at Karmelo Anthony, that why would he do this? Oh, you can't just stab somebody when 3 or 4 people walk up on you and jump you. You can't just unalive them or stab them. But the same people saying that be the same ones that when an unarmed black person gets unalived, they're looking at it like, oh yeah, he deserved it. Yeah, oh, he deserved it. He was a thug because he's black. They don't know nothing about him other than he's black, but he's a thug. He's a monster, right? All that. And in the video, Karmelo Anthony said, "Is he okay?" Right? Is he okay? Karmelo Anthony is not a monster. I believe he was in fear. He was put in a situation where he was in fear of his life, or he was fearful. Did he want to unalive somebody? I do not believe for a second. Because if he did, he wouldn't ask that question. He wouldn't say, "Hey, is he okay?" Because he don't know. He did what he did, and he got out of there. He don't know what condition he was in. But he wanted to know because he cared. If someone is a monster like that, they're not asking no questions of, are they okay? Did you hear George Zimmerman asking any questions about if Trayvon was okay? No, I don't think you did. No. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. 7 Day. This video proves absolutely nothing. Memberships, $1.99 a month. If you do sign up for the membership, I will shout your name out in every video. Shout out to John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day